Okay, we're hot. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our weekly docket in County Court at Law number 6 and the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court. To avoid these dockets in the future, you attorneys, if you're interested, A, make a phone call to your client. As long as they answer the phone, bingo, you're in contact with your client. 2, get an offer from the state. If they haven't already sent you one in an email, call them up and talk to Alexis or talk to Nick, and they'll make you an offer over the phone. And that gets that out of the way. Then let Pat know what you want to do. If you need a jury trial, which will probably take place in, a year or two, feel free to tell Pat that's what you want. If you've got a deal worked out with the state, tell Pat that. We'll put you on a plea docket. If you're having any problem with discovery or any other issues, bring it to my attention and we'll fix it as soon as we can. The state's been very conscientious with getting discovery to everybody as quickly as they can. But you got to let us know if there's a problem and we'll fix it. Otherwise, on our docket for today, we got Jesus Lopez with us.
I'm present.
All right, you're the man. Are you in contact with Guadalupe Velasquez?
She actually told me she was planning on being present in the actual courtroom today. So yes, I am in contact with her.
All right. Have you received an offer from the state on this case yet?
No, I sent an email yesterday, but I have not received a response yet.
How much money is involved in this case? Do we know?
I would need to talk to the state to find that out.
State, can you tell me how much money is involved? This is apparently a hot check case.
The remaining balance is $359.01.
And if the nice defense counsel was willing to lend his client $359 and some cents, you would dismiss this case?
Correct.
Yay, there you go. Jesus, how's that working for you?
I'll talk to my client about that.
Okay. State, do you have an offer otherwise?
I'll email the offer, Judge.
All right. Let's do that. Mr. Lopez, I'm going to reset you for a week, but my understanding from the state is that if your client agrees that she owes this money, if she just pays off the balance or whatever, they'll dismiss the case, which is kind of hard to beat that. But otherwise, you're reset for next Tuesday at 2. And if you get it resolved before then, just let Pat know. Fair enough?
Will do.
All right. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Okay. We got Scott Martinez with us today.
He's here, Your Honor.
He is here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Scott, can you hear me? There you are. Are you in contact with Ms. Hernandez?
Yes, Judge.
And have you received, this is another hot check case, received an offer from the state yet?
Yes, Judge.
And how much money is involved in this
They're
case?
willing to just go ahead.
Understand. How much money is involved in this case?
It was about $700. Sure.
Okay.
About $700 total, and she just made another. I'll let the state talk, Judge.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
this is the third arraignment setting for this individual. The first one was January 26th. The second one was February 23rd, and it still has not been paid off.
Okay. Mr. Martinez, here's the plan. I'm going to give you one more week, and if she can pay it off, great. That'll dismiss the case. If not, she needs to go on probation or do whatever else she needs to do. Fair enough?
I'll talk to her, Judge. Hopefully she can.
Okay. Well, a really nice lawyer would just lend her the money and we'd be done with this. Okay. So much for that. All right. See you next week. Hopefully the last time. Thanks for your help. Dustin Kalaji, are you with us today?
Your Honor, that attorney filed a motion to withdraw. His client is in Zoom, and she was concerned about what was going on because he informed her that he was putting in a motion to withdraw.
And is this a court-appointed case?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Can you go ahead and appoint another attorney at this time?
Your Honor, I can do that after the Zoom docket, and I will get in contact with her. I have her email address, and I will forward all that information to the new attorney.
Okay, so Ms. Sanders is not online with us at this time. Is that correct?
I believe she is, Your Honor.
Hey, Ms. Sanders, are you with us? Oh, I see you. Here's what's going on. Your attorney, for whatever reason, has withdrawn from this case. We're going to get you another good attorney. Stay cool, stay calm. And Ms. Benavides, who is our court coordinator, will email you, correct, Pat?
Yes.
And let you know who your new attorney is, and they will contact you basically immediately. Is that okay with you?
That sounds good. Thank you very much.
And state, this is a different deal. All right. Thank you, Ms. Sanders. You're released for the day. Appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you.
You bet. Ashley, Miss Morgan, are you with us today?
It's not signed in, Your Honor.
Okay. Nobody else from her office? All right.
No.
Kevin Stryker, are you in here with us today?
I don't have him either checking in yet.
Okay. Neil Kalfas, or one of the hitmen, are you with us today?
I don't have anybody.
Everett Kreider, are you with us today?
I am
Yes,
present,
sir.
Your Honor. The status of this is he was trying to get into the Veterans Court. Then Mr. Witten contacted me and said that is not going to happen. So I need to get back in contact with the state, and we need to get an offer from the state, Your Honor, and then we'll go.
State, have you got a what I call collateral VTC deal? This person is apparently a veteran, but not eligible for the VTC. So we always try to still be nice to them for their service. Have you got one at this time, or do you want to take a look at it and give Mr. Kreider a call or an email?
I'll email it, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Kreider. Let's
Thank you, sir.
reset this for 1 week with the understanding that hopefully we can come up with a plan before then. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Sharman, are you with us today?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Bye-bye. I assume you're in touch with Mr. Klein, correct?
I am.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
Well, I mean, he was rejected from BTC for reason that he's in California.
That would be a good reason. He still gets rah-rahs for prior service, so they'll still make him a deal. State, do you want to take some time and look at this case and make Mr. Sharman an offer at your ability in the next week or so?
Yes, Judge, I'll email it.
All right. Mr. Sharman, let's take a look at it that way and see what they'll do for you, and we'll go from there. So we'll see you in a week unless you get it figured out and let Pat know. Fair enough?
I will.
You got anybody else today with us?
Well, I have Reginald Thompson.
I'm sorry, last name of your other client?
Yeah, that was another guy, Reginald Thompson. You don't have him?
He may be here. I've got a
I
lot
got an offer on him.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
he's set for 2:30.
I'm looking.
And we're probably going to accept the offer, but I need to actually run it by my client.
Understand? You want to just take another week and give you time to do that?
Yes, sir. I
That's
do have another question.
Sure.
We did a plea deal recently on James Nicholson, and he had a DWI with a gun in the car. They, seized the gun. He got his BTC deal. You took the gun, and I didn't want it and threw it away. There were 3 other guns that are in the property room that were handguns, and he wasn't charged with that, and they weren't kept. So he wants the return of these 3 firearms.
Were they inside the vehicle or were they
in the trunk?
All right. State, you got any problem with returning vehicle or the weapons that were in the trunk that are lawful weapons otherwise?
No objection, Judge.
Just send me an order, George, and we'll cut them loose.
Okay, it's on the way then.
All right. Got anything else for us today?
That's it.
All
That's
right.
it, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You bet.
Judge
Okay.
Christian, this is Tim Roundtree. I'm just here so you know now I'm here.
Wait, he's still in my heart. Tim Roundtree showed up early.
Well, I was early for normal, for me anyway.
Well, let's go to, now that I've got you, let me grab you. I've got you on Mr. Ikondo. Are you in contact with Mr. Ikondo?
He's on, Your
He's
Honor.
on the Zoom right now,
All
Judge.
right, great. And have you received an offer from the state on this case yet?
No, I'd like to talk with them about that if I could.
Let's reset for a week and give you time to do that. Will that work?
It will.
All right, you got
He
anything
has
else
two-
with us today?
I do. I have
Two-
Pamela Perry. And Judge, I was on the phone with her earlier. She's had a stroke. She's my lady. She definitely wants to do the VTC. She's just barely able to walk right now.
Wow, poor thing.
Yes.
Okay, so you're in contact with Miss Perry. Have you received an offer on this case yet?
No, because we're going to apply for VTC.
Okay, let's do that and keep us informed on the medical situation. I hope she's doing better. And we're going to reset that for a week. And if that needs to be longer, just let Pat know based on your client's abilities to do that. And I see that you've also got a Don Lopez, correct?
Correct. I've emailed the state, about 15 minutes ago. So they haven't had time to make an offer on that if we could reset 1 week.
Dave, you got an offer on Miss Lopez right now, or do you want to email it to Mr. Roundtree?
I'll email it.
All right. That's the plan. Reset for a week.
Thank you, Judge.
Any more, or is that it, Tim?
That's it.
All right. Thanks for coming.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Been a slice.
Y'all have a good one.
All righty. Let's see. Isidro Montoya, are you with us today?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're the
I'm
man.
here with Ms. Aquita Sauls, Judge. Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor.
And I assume
And
you're in contact with your client. Is that correct?
That is correct, Judge. I spoke with her this morning, in
And
fact.
have you received an offer on this case from the state yet?
Not yet. If I can get the week reset so they can email me an offer and I can relay it to my client.
State, that okay with you, or do you have one right now? We're going to reset it anyway.
I'll email it.
All right. All good. You have anybody else with us today, Mr. Montoya? Is that it?
No.
That is it, Your Honor.
All right. You're released. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Ray Martinez, are you or Miss Cruz with us today?
I'm here, Judge.
I've got you down for Noah Johnston. I assume you're in contact with Mr. Johnston.
I am, Judge. He had a felony pending, but it's now closed. So if I can get an offer from the state.
Okay, state, do you have an offer at this time, or you want to email it to Ray?
I'll email it.
Okay, let's reset for a week so you can get the offer and figure out what you want to do. Do you have anybody else with us today, Ray?
That's
No.
it, Judge. What date is it going to be? Because Wednesday's a
The
holiday.
20th.
20th. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
You got anybody else today, Ray, or is that it?
That's it, Judge. Thank you.
You must be slowing down. Kevin Stryker. Is this another Kevin Stryker we haven't seen yet?
Yes, Your Honor. He's
I-
not here yet.
Okay. Dave Cuellar,
I'm here, Your Honor.
you're the man. Are you in touch with Amalia Cooley?
I am, Your Honor. We spoke today at kind of at length.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
I have not, but they were very adamant today that they're not guilty of this offense. So I really think I should probably just ask for a trial setting.
All right. Let's reset Ms. Cooley for a jury trial setting. And if that changes, Dave, just get back with us and let us know. State, do you have an offer on this case? You can go ahead and email Mr. Cuellar just so he knows where you're at.
Yeah, I'll email it, Judge.
All right. So we're going to reset you for jury trial. That, is that like late summer or something, Pat? What are you tentatively looking at?
August 23rd.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anybody else today, Dave, or is that it?
That'll be all, Your Honor.
All right.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Todd Coronado, were you with us today?
He's not signed in yet.
Ashley's not in yet.
She is now, Your Honor.
Yeah, let me back up.
Hey, Judge, I forgot about you. I'm sorry.
No problem at all. I've got you on Richard Bruni.
Oh, I didn't realize he was set today. I'm still working on a plea with that one. He's doing some classes and letters.
Okay. You
Make sure
guys do a great job getting your clients
he's
to
gonna
on those classes, but it doesn't
patient
changes
treatment
in-
on a better.
So at this point in time,
Doesn't what, Judge?
is it going to be do we know if it's going to be an agreement or not, or we don't know yet? Mr. Bruni?
I know at this point in time it's going to be a trial. So I get a better offer.
I understand.
Yes,
Okay.
trial.
So we're resetting for a week until you figure that out. Is that correct?
Trial, I believe, Your Honor.
No, I said right at this point it's going to be a trial.
You're breaking up on me. I apologize. You want to just set it for trial, and then in the interim you can work your magic?
That's fine.
All right, let's do that.
Yes. I don't know why.
And then I
you
got
can't hear me.
on a Manuel Gonzalez. You have
Yes, his application has been turned in to the VTC. It's complete.
Okay. Have we accepted him yet, or do you know? Still percolating?
It's
Your
still
Honor.
percolating, correct?
Yeah. Chris, are you with us? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Mr. Gonzalez is pending being sent to the DA, and Mr. Castillo, which he'll be probably your next one, he is with the DA pending a decision for the VTC.
Actually, do you set up a folding table outside the main gate at Fort Sam Houston or something? Where you're getting all these guys?
I hang out a lot of bars, Judge.
The O Club. I've got it. Good plan. Okay, let me find your last guy here. And I assume we have one more. Is that correct for Ashley?
I believe so, Your Honor.
I got it. Jaime Castillo.
It looks like she froze again. Yes, Your Honor, he's with the DA
just told you
pending
the
a
application's with the
decision.
DA.
Okay, all good. Is that all you got today, Ashley? Just 3?
Yes.
You're slowing down.
Yes,
Start hustling some more.
I know.
You're done. Thanks.
Okay, Judge.
Okay. Thank you. I got Ricardo Briones. Are you with us today?
He has not signed in, Your Honor.
Jocelyn Andrews. Are you with us today?
She is not signed in, Your Honor.
John Perez Jr. Are you with us today?
Hey, Judge.
You with us? Are you in contact with Miss Rolanda Davis?
I am, Judge. She is not a citizen of Bexar County, so I'm having a hard time getting her in to actually view the evidence. I reviewed it. I would think that we are going to be doing a plea here. It's just trying to get her to come from Houston to get that done.
You already received an offer from the state on this case?
Yes, Judge, and I do believe it's our intention to take that.
A week give you enough time to get it figured out?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, just reset for next Tuesday at 2, which is what, the 20th?
Yes, Your Honor.
20th. All right, good to go on that one. Do you have anybody else with us today?
I do, Judge. Later in the docket, I have a Julian Lopez, 638-886. I think he's actually set up 3 o'clock docket.
2:30, and it was the next page over.
Yeah. I have a Billy Stewart. Is that you?
One, too, yes.
All right. Is it Billy? Yeah, Billy Stewart. And I assume you're in contact with Mr. Stewart, correct?
Mr. Stewart, I am not in contact with Mr. Stewart. I've had no contact with him since the beginning.
Tried to get in contact with him. Is he hard to find?
And so I wasn't, when I was court appointed, I wasn't given any of his information. I reached out to the bondsman, and I haven't gotten really any information from them.
You have to issue a warrant for him unless you have some warm fuzzy feeling you're going to find him soon.
I do not have that feeling.
All right. So if we find him first, we'll let you know. And that's all I got for you, I think. Does that sound right?
The Julian Lopez, Your Honor? I mean, who was the other one?
Yeah, Julian Lopez. We skimmed over that one.
I'm looking.
You see Mr. Hernandez, probably his name is probably beyond it.
Yeah, it's under Jesse Hernandez.
It's under Jesse Hernandez instead of John rather.
Yes, it's right under Brenda Livingston.
We try to put my name on everything, but a lot of times his name gets put on it.
Well, he's first and you're second.
I first chair it though. He doesn't try the case. I try the case.
I know, but it's not the same. I'm telling you.
They're starting to put my name first. They're starting.
Good. Helps me.
Anything to help you, Pat.
I'm still looking for Jesse.
Look for Brenda Livingston, and you'll see Jesse Hernandez under it.
I got Brenda. I got Jesse. Okay. It's not really Jesse that we're looking for. Sean.
So on Mr. Lopez, if we could do the same thing as Miss Davis, he was scheduled, I believe, to meet with me yesterday, but unfortunately, Fort Worth is starting to have in-person hearings, so I had to drive all the way up to Fort Worth yesterday. Not a fun thing.
Okay, but you are in contact with him, correct? So
I'm in contact with him, yes.
All right, so let's reset that one for a week and see if you can figure it out.
Thank you, Judge.
That'll be 2 o'clock on the 20th, and that's next Tuesday. Anything further we need to talk about, John? You good?
That's it.
All right, thanks for your help.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, we did that one. John Rodriguez, are you with us today?
I do not have him checked in.
Judge Bob Behrens, are you with us today?
He is going to be running late. He's stuck in County Court 9.
Okay. Charles Mice, are you with us today?
Yes, Your Honor, right here.
The man. Are you in contact with Mr. Rodarte?
I am, Judge.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
Yes, Your Honor, I have received an offer, so if I could get a little
We have a plan for disposition of this case at this time.
Then we go ahead and set it for a guilty plea, Judge.
So is it going to be an agreement or not, or do we know yet?
Well, could I have some time to go over it with my client and then I'll get back with the court?
How about we reset a week? Does that give you enough time?
That'll work, Your Honor.
That's not enough time?
No, I said that will work.
Oh, perfect. Then we're good. Tuesday, the 20th, April, 2 o'clock, and we'll find out the answer to those questions then. Is that okay?
Sounds great, Judge.
Okay. Judge Joanne, are you with us today?
Your Honor, yes, I'm here. I've got 4. Kelly Conway, I didn't like their last offer. I haven't seen anything. That was the pretrial diversion that I wanted a bench trial that we couldn't work out a year ago.
Wow. So what we need to set up for jury trial? What do we need to do on Miss?
Yes, did you amend your offer yet, Alexis? Do you know?
Did
The one
what?
that Jeffrey looked at a year on Kelly Conway?
I made an offer on that already.
No, Jeffrey did a year ago.
Oh, I'll look into it.
I was looking for pretrial diversion. Can you look into that for me?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I have Warren Boston.
I got this Conway still pending a pretrial diversion determination.
Yes. He's gonna. Can you have a week to make sure he gets it in?
Sure.
We're getting him. Okay.
All right. Let me look for your other one.
And the other ones are at 3 o'clock.
All right. Heading that away.
You've got Boston.
Right. I just told him it's pretrial diversion for 1 week.
It is a pretrial diversion?
And then I had Jorge
Berwayne. Jorge Berwayne.
I have no contact. His person I talked to just told me he moved away. So I'm sorry. I'm not very I'm busy. Then I find him. So one person. Yeah, I can't find him. And then
I've got Leroy Maldonado.
Your Honor, his daughter's at the ICU. I do have good contact with him. I do have an offer of probation. If you give me a week, I'll try to get it resolved for you.
You said for a week. No problem.
Thank you.
That's all.
That's it.
For you. You got any more?
No, that's it, Your Honor.
So much.
Okay.
And, all right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Let's see. Andrew Froelich, are you with us today?
Your Honor, that is going to be a plea. Andrew came on early and told me he had just got in contact with his client and it's going to be a plea.
Nathan Slimane, are you with us today?
I'm here, Judge. Good afternoon.
You're the man. Are you in touch with Marcus Vasquez?
I had been, Judge, and then I got an affidavit from the bondsman today saying he is incarcerated in Guadalupe County.
Okay, well, we know where he is. Let's look at the positive side. I suppose you represent him in Guadalupe County. Would that be correct?
I do not.
In all likelihood, we're going to have to issue an FTA warrant on him just to keep him on our radar. And if you hear from him and he's out and he's on bond up there, let me know, and then we'll recall the warrant on him. Would that work?
That'll work, Judge.
Okay. Got anybody else today, or is that it?
I have one more. She said at 3, but I can't come back at 3. But we do have an agreement, so I just need to bring her back next week, hopefully, for her to do it. It's
do it now.
Nicole Watson.
It's going to be a plea?
It's going to be a plea. I spoke to her on the phone earlier today. She's between phones. She's hopping around.
Yeah, she told me.
So she should get her phone back hopefully by Monday. And so
okay,
we should,
send me her email address.
Okay.
We'll work on what day. Okay.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Right,
that sounds good.
you.
You're out of here.
Right. Thank y'all.
Paul Vasquez, are you with us today?
He is not, Your Honor. He is not checked in.
Brenda Levenstein, are you with us today?
She is not checked in.
Brian O'Donnell, are you with us today?
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon. I have Melody Borman on 6.
And you are in contact with her, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. And I was hoping that the state would consider a pretrial diversion program. I don't have an offer yet, Judge.
Ed, are you doing pretrial diversion on handguns?
Not typically, Judge, but I'll look into it.
All right. Let's just reach up for a week and give the state a chance to tell you whatever they're willing to do or not do. Would that work, Brian?
Yes, thank you very much, Your Honor.
Got anybody else?
He has one more.
Okay.
One more.
I do, Judge. On page 9, McLeod Glee This was the case, he has another case at intake, but it's not in C just yet, Judge.
But you are in contact with Mr. Glay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And what do we think the new case is? Another misdemeanor, hopefully, not a more colorful event?
It is a misdemeanor, yes, Judge.
All right. Pat, that's not on your radar yet?
No, Your Honor.
State, would you look into this and see if there's another case coming and let Pat know and let Brian know?
Yes, Judge.
Let's reset for a week and see if we can figure it out. Will that work, Brian?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the cause number, Judge?
I've got a cause number of 652913. Last name Golf Lima Echo Glay.
I couldn't hear you, Judge. Something was cutting in and out. Can I just get a cause number?
652913.
Herbie, I sent you a chat.
Looks like it's an evading.
The new one's an evading?
It's an evading.
Come out of the same incident or something different?
Second. Same incident.
Okay, Brian, let's reset for a week and see if you can get the cards on the table and work a deal.
Very well, thank you, Judge. I thought I had another case. It's been reset to March 30th, Kevin Hibbert. That should be it then, Judge.
All right, thanks, Brian.
May I be excused?
You bet.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Tony Hernandez with us today.
I'm here, Judge.
Are you in contact with Mr. Gomez?
I am, Judge, and we submitted our PTD application.
Okay, great. Chris, where are we on VTC on Aiden Gomez?
We just submitted it this morning, Judge.
All right. Let's reset 30 days to give the VTC chance to percolate. This doesn't seem like a case that would go to the VTC. This seems very unusual.
Judge, I think you said PTD.
PT.
Oh, I'm sorry, PTD.
Is this a prostitution case?
It is, Judge.
Chris, are you on board?
Your Honor, it's not a VTC, it's a PT.
Ah, that makes much more sense. Never mind.
Thank you, Pat.
Let's reset 30 days. Now, Chris, that may be a field that Chris knows a lot about. I'm not really sure, so we won't go there right now. Let's reset 30 days to get PTD response from the state. Okay, Tony?
Thank you, Judge.
You got anybody else today?
I may have Jose David de la Cruz.
Oh, hold on.
Do we have any more?
And he's a PTD also. I have a case number.
I think so.
640618. He may not be set today, Judge.
No, he may have been set already.
They've been running along it together.
No.
He's not okay. Then that's all I have, Judge.
Okay, you're cut loose. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Is Eddie Garcia with us today?
He is.
I am, Judge.
Daniel Lopez, I assume you're in contact with him?
Sure am, Judge.
And has the state given you an offer, or do you want an offer, or what do you want to do?
Yes, I do, Judge. I need to confer. Two cases came in very early, and then the DWI came in much later because of lab results that needed to be submitted. So I haven't had a chance to talk with an ADA about this case, so I'd be happy to do that today.
Are the other two cases misdemeanors?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I don't know that we're going to have time unless you want to hang around to the bitter end to talk to these guys, because we got 100 people on our list that we're talking to. Do you want to reset a week and give you time to get up with the DAs? And DAs, you can send Eddie offers on these three cases?
I'm still working on this one, Judge. But when I do come up with something, I'll email it.
There's restitution involved, Judge, and some other matters. So I don't know if we can, Alexis, do you think you can do it in a week, or should we get a little bit more time?
Alexis, you want more time than a week?
Yes, please, Judge.
How much time you want?
2 weeks?
Yeah. Okay with you, Eddie?
Yeah, that's okay with me, Judge.
Got anybody else with us today, or is that it?
That's it.
All right, thanks. You're cut loose.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Andrew Del Cueto, or one of his hitmen with us today.
It's me, Judge.
Okay, and you guys are in contact with Pablo Cordova?
Yes, we are.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
We haven't yet. We're still waiting on some discovery, just the IDR and I think the calls for the dash cam. I'm sorry, the IDR and the dash cam.
State, you got a finger on the trigger on this discovery on Mr. Cordova's case?
I'll request it today, Judge, and then email the offer.
Okay, let's reset 30 days on this, Pat, to give everybody enough time to figure it out.
Of course, Your Honor.
And if we get something figured out before then, just let us know. Okie doke.
Sounds good.
Y'all have anybody else today, or is that it?
That's it.
Thanks.
Have a good week. Bye.
Cecil Bain with us today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
I see ya. Have you got Isabella Sanchez?
I do.
And are you in contact with her?
Yes.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
No.
State, do you have an offer, or do you want to email it?
I'll email it.
Let's reset a week so the state can get you an offer and y'all can cipher on it. Will that work?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You got anybody else today, Cecil, or is that it?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thanks very much. You're cut loose.
Have a nice day.
I've got Linda Corley. She had 2 other cases she reset. She didn't reset this one.
I missed it, Judge. Can't believe it. But I just wanted to come see you. That's the truth, right?
Oh!
That's pretty good, right? Okay. We submitted a PTD application on March 10th. We're still waiting to hear back.
Let's reset 30 days and see what's going on with that.
Okay.
And terroristic threat. Boy, nice, kindler, gentler state that's doing PTD on all these fun and creative alleged offenses. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anybody else today, Linda? Is that it?
That is it.
Good. Thanks for your help. You're out of here.
Thank you. Bye, Pat.
Bye.
Long time no see. Are you?
Yes.
Athena Rose.
Are
you in contact with Miss Rose, Mike?
I left her a Zoom number for at her last phone number that I had. I was hoping she would be on the screen by now.
Do you want another week to look for her?
Please.
All right, let's reset for a week and see if Mike can track her down. After that, I'm going to have to issue a warrant.
He has one more, Your Honor.
Okay, Mike, I'm looking.
652686.
Arturo Vidalis?
Yes.
Are you in contact with Mr. Vidalis?
He was going to be brought to the courtroom so he could fill out plea papers.
I didn't know anything about it, and we don't do pleas on Tuesday.
Okay, well, he does not have access to any type of pleas, so I told him to come show up at the court and that he would have to fill them out there. So he might be in the court.
We're not doing anything in person, so I mean, he can't fill out Zoom documents. He doesn't have a computer, or what's going on with all that?
Right. And his mother had to bring him.
Okay, well, normally what we had been doing is we send a scanned copy of all the paperwork to the attorneys, and then the attorneys would be the ones who would figure out a way to get them to fill out the paperwork and also get them on Zoom.
Okay.
We don't have a laptop there. Nobody's there in the courtroom.
Okay, well.
Even our bailiffs are not there right now.
Doing that way. That's why I told him that.
Okay.
Well, let's reset for a week and let y'all figure it out. And our plea dates are either Mondays or Thursdays normally, Mike.
Okay.
And we can work in at 2:00 either one of those days, anytime that works for everybody.
Pat, I have not gotten any of the plea papers on that. So.
Okay, well, I wasn't aware that it was a plea. No one told me, so I will send him to you. I've sent him to Eric just a little while ago because he also had the same issue. I will send him to you as soon as we're finished with the docket.
Thank you.
All right, Mike. Tell Kathy hi. Gammon, are you with us today?
Yes, Your Honor, I sure am.
Are you in contact with Mr. Abdo?
I haven't been recently. My contact is almost always through his preacher because I don't believe he has many communication devices. However, I would like to get an offer if I can. I've been a little slow on the uptake, but I'd love to get an offer that I can track him down and make things happen.
Alexis, have you got an offer on Mr. Abdo for Mr. Gwynn?
Yes, I'll email it, Judge.
Okay. Gammon, she's going to email it to you. I'm going to reset you for a week. And if that's not enough time, call Pat and we'll reset it for another week.
You got it.
All right. Try to track him down and figure out what's going on. Thanks.
May I be excused?
You bet. Thanks.
Y'all have a safe, healthy, and beautiful afternoon. And I notice how fast you got me out of here. I don't know if I feel insulted or just privileged.
That's it. Cesar Montalvo, are you with us today?
Good afternoon, Judge. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And are you in touch with Airlines Beltran?
Yes, I just spoke with her probably an hour ago.
Go ahead.
She was excused from today. She was. We filed our application for PTD. She was rejected. I believe the pretrial officer cited that she was more suitable for another program. I would, re-urge the state, and I don't know how much full, whatever we can do to reconsider that PTD for my client. I would like to get with the state on that.
State, reconsideration for PTD, yes, no, maybe?
That's not really our call.
Yeah, it's not our call.
Judge. If you want, you can reach out to, generally what I've seen people do is they just go above our heads. So.
Do you have a name or a number?
There's Beatrice Chavez, or just our chief, Jamisa. A lot of people will just go to Jamisa.
Okay. Well, Judge, I guess in the meantime, because we were waiting on this PTD, we haven't received an offer. I suppose I would request an offer, and in the meantime, set it for a jury trial.
Let's do this for right now. Let's reset for 30 days. Because we take up that time on a jury trial business anyway, and give you time to talk to Jamisa and see what magic you can work.
Okay.
If it worked out great, otherwise just call Pat anytime and say that's not working. You want a jury trial, and so just switch you on the deal. You don't need to come back. Fair enough.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. You bet. Is that the only one you got today? Nobody else?
That's it, Judge.
All right. Did Todd Coronado show up yet?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, no?
Yes, I'm here, Judge. I'm asking for 1 week to get a hold of Isaiah Rivas.
Okay. Have you ever talked to him?
No, this is our first Zoom here, so I'm reaching out to the bondsman.
Okay.
Reaction. I should get a number, and if I can come back in a week with them.
You can do that.
Have you had another one? You also had Greta Holmes?
Oh, I didn't know I had her on here too. Can I get a week on
Yes.
that one also?
Sure. So what's your dad's new job? I saw something go by about it.
He's enjoying his retired life. Finally.
Appointed by the president to some position.
That was a while ago. This
was just today. I don't know. I might want to keep asking what's going on. But anyway, good for him.
All
right. So we reset both those cases for a week and we're good.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. My big excuse.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mike Owens, are you with us today?
I am, Your Honor.
Are you in touch with Alex Danner?
I am, Your Honor, and on or about March the 31st, we filed a motion to quash in this matter.
And what's the basis for the motion to quash?
For a concealed weapon in a vehicle, they need to have an unlawful carrying of a weapon in a vehicle. They need to have a primary offense. Marijuana was stated, but I still don't have any THC results from the testing.
Okay. Was this person charged with marijuana yet? Apparently not.
Your Honor, he was not.
State, what's going on with Mr. Danner's case? If I guess you charge him with unlawfully carrying a handgun, but you haven't charged him with possession of marijuana, which I guess that makes it unlawful to have the handgun. Is that where you're coming from, Mike?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Judge, while it is the DA's policy not to pursue possession of marijuana charges, it is still illegal in the state of Texas to have marijuana, which makes it a criminal offense. And if you're caught committing a criminal offense with a handgun, it makes it an unlawful carry of a handgun.
They still have to prove, Your Honor, that the THC is.
And I agree.
0.3.
I agree with counsel that we do have that burden, but other than that, it has nothing to do. It's not a charging issue. It's at this point, it's whether or not that was actually marijuana.
And then in the motion to quash, Your Honor, I asked as an alternative remedy that we get a drop dead date for the scientific testing on the substance.
State, what length of time do you anticipate it taking you to get the marijuana tested? Normally they do a Becton Dickinson test and test it at the scene.
Judge, that's not for all purposes of court, that whatever those field tests aren't admissible. Additionally,
Not anymore, Your Honor.
Not anymore. Additionally, we have not been giving any guidance on getting marijuana tested. Generally, it's done. So if we have to request it, it's a different request, and I'm going to have to look into that.
Okay, let's reset for 30 days to give the state and the defense a chance to look at this. If you don't file on the marijuana, I'll have to run this by Brooke, but if you don't file on the marijuana, I'm not sure that is enough to trigger an unlawfulness for carrying the handgun, just like Mr. Gaines has talked about. We're gonna have to look at that, but that may be a valid argument. I don't know. So let's take 30 days and both sides let me know what their position is after that. Fair enough?
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll be excused.
Yep, unless you got somebody else, we're good. Thank you.
Somebody else today, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, Joe Stenberg, are you with us today? I see you. Joe, are you in contact with Brandy Douglas? Joe, your microphone's off. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I talked to her again this morning. She rejected their offer.
Y'all have already received an offer?
We did, but it was for deferred adjudication, and we want the, what is it called? Deferred prosecution.
Pretrial diversion?
That's it.
Have you applied?
Wait, you're not laughing at me, you're laughing with me, right?
That's it. Have you applied for pretrial?
Well, no, because they didn't offer it.
Hey, can somebody get pretrial diversion for assault bodily injury?
She threw
Highly doubt it.
She threw a set of keys and it scratched somebody.
Okay, basically at this time, what we need from the state is an affirmative response, yes or no. This particular charge is possible for pretrial diversion. Do we know that now?
No, the answer is no, Judge. Sorry about that. No.
So let's reset 30 days and give you time to actually, no kidding, go apply for pretrial diversion and see what happens. Will that work?
They can't.
Okay. I don't mind if I cannot. We'll just set it for trial.
All right, just reset the jury trial. Anything you want to do before then, have at it.
Okay.
Oh, and I have that other matter about ignition interlock on, which was filed on April the 6th. And I can give you the case number.
All right, shoot.
It's case number 633234. He had a mobile. This is the guy that blew a the blood alcohol, 0.061. And he's negative for drugs. They tested for that. But he's on call at night and he had a difficult time at that 7 o'clock in the morning. So he missed like 8. So he would just like the regular blow into something on your car.
What is his defendant's name, please?
His name?
Luis Flores, Judge.
Luis Flores.
He's charged with what? DWI first?
DWI
Yeah.
second, Judge.
Second.
Well,
It's
okay.
charged as a second.
It is. It is. Absolutely.
Let me confirm. The cause number 633234. Is that correct?
Correct, Judge.
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, I received those motions. Before I did not send them to you. What I did was I informed the attorney that you do not use ignition interlock, that we only use Smart Start Mobile, but if he wanted me to send it to you anyway, that I would. And I've got the motions, Your Honor. I can send those to you after we're finished.
Is there a warrant out for your defendant, or did he violate something while he was on pretrial and I raised his bond, or I ordered anything bad?
Because he missed so many of those 7 o'clock, you raised his bond and he's already gone in and to the satellite and made the new bond. You increased it from 2,500 to 5,000.
All right. I'm going to have to look at his violation reports and I can get back to you on that. Will that work?
All righty.
Let me make sure I got your phone number. You may not want to put it out online.
Oh, I don't mind. I'll put it in chat to you.
All right. Give me your phone number so I can call you back.
All right. 210-226-5818.
On the actual arrest, did he blow 061 or was this a pretrial violation 061?
No, that's on the actual arrest. The blood alcohol was 061.
All right. So it's below the legal limit is what you're trying to point out. Is that correct?
Yes, and they also tested him for drugs, and he was negative for all.
State, have you got a position on that yet, or do you have all the evidence in front of you?
Judge, this is the first time no, Judge, I don't have anything in front of me right now.
Reset this one for 30 days, Pat, so I can look at it and the state can look at it, and we'll get back with Mr. December.
So we're not setting it for trial.
If you requested a trial setting, sure, that just buys us time to do anything else.
Yeah.
I think we already have a trial date.
I'll double check. I don't remember. We may.
Yeah,
July
we do.
12th.
We do. Yeah, July 12th.
Okay, then yeah, we already have a trial date.
All right, we'll look at it and get back to you ASAP. Do you have anybody else today, Joe?
No, sir. Who's the prosecutor today?
We've got Nicholas Maru and we've got Alexis O'Connell.
Yeah, Nicholas Maru is the one that declined to dismiss it, so I don't think he'll change his mind.
He's a mean guy. You know how Nick is.
All right. Thank you.
All right, appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Melissa Lesniak, are you with us today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, are you in contact with Miss Valdez?
Yes.
And have you received an offer from the state?
Judge, on the original case 653373, interference with a public servant, we had an original agreement where if the defendant made a donation to Wounded Warriors in the amount of $75, they would dismiss. My client did make the donation, but the state did not want to dismiss the case because a new charge was pending filing, that's 658721 criminal mischief. We were waiting to find out if that arose out of the same incident. They do not arise out of the same incident. They're separate incident dates. And I feel that the state should honor their agreement on the interference with public servant duties, since my client did complete her side of the agreement. And then we can proceed with the criminal mischief charge separately. I have not received any evidence on the criminal mischief charge. I'm not even appointed to that charge at this time. So we will have to proceed with that separately. I have mentioned it to my client, and her exact words is, I have no idea what they're talking about. So that's potential for a trial. I feel that these two cases running along side by side together is only an attempt to coerce or harass my client in taking a plea on the criminal mischief charge.
Pat, is 658721, which I guess is the new case, is that in County Court 6?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did they have an attorney appointed on that one yet?
I'll have to double check and see if
Let's put Melissa on it because that makes continuity, working.
Of course.
And you can give it to whoever else may be on it another case. State, are you familiar with the facts of what Melissa just represented on these two cases?
I am, Judge. So just to clarify, I'm not going to disagree with her that we did say we would dismiss that case if the donation was paid. It wasn't a good case. However, that was before there was any even whiff of these other cases coming through, and then they did. I take exception to the fact that she thinks we're trying to coerce her client into taking a plea. That's not what's happening. If anything, we were looking out by not having her plead on one case and then get arrested on two other at-larges. So what I am currently doing is all the cases have been filed. Looks like the criminal trespass was rejected. The criminal mischief is still good. And let me check this offense date. Okay, so they are different offense dates. I was under the impression that they were the same offense date. We will be dismissing the interference with a public duty.
Have you filed an information on 658721, the criminal mischief case yet? Do we know?
Yes, yes, Judge.
Your Honor, it is at large. It was a summons. She has not been magistrated on that case. There is no bond set at this time.
I filed it as a summons because I didn't want her to get rearrested on something that we had already had, I thought, pretty much worked an agreement out on.
Okay, well, let's set a $500, and if she's eligible for PR, give her a PR. Melissa, will that work for you? And then you're appointed on this case. Is that okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
And this in the future, after she's been magistrated, then you can come on our arraignment docket, and we'll start all over with that one. And in the meantime, they'll dismiss the original one they said they would.
Thank you.
Okay.
And just to clarify on the magistration, can she potentially come to the courthouse and be magistrated there so she can go through the satellite office?
She can go through this satellite office. I'm sure that there is a way to magistrate her over there at that time because we've sent other people. I just want to make sure, give me a little time. We've got a new clerk and the judge is going to have to send that order for the bond and also for the PR bond and get that paperwork down there to them. So if you can give me, check with me maybe tomorrow afternoon, that'll give them time, okay?
Thank you. I will do that.
And I will appoint you.
Thank you. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you've got somebody else today. That's great. Thank you, Melissa. Spiker, are you with us today?
I'm here.
You're the man. Are you in touch with Miss Martinez?
I am.
And have you received an offer from the state?
No, I emailed the state yesterday to start the process by finding out if there's restitution and how much, but I haven't heard anything yet. So I'm really in no position to do anything other than wait for that.
State, do we have any further information for Ed on this case?
Nick, I don't know if you started this one. It's from 4/6, April 6th.
Probably did. Can I have a cause number?
653-431.
And he has another one, 653-825.
It's
Wait,
the
is that
same incident.
Oh, yeah. I have to look into I think.
How many total cases are we looking at?
We're looking at two, Judge.
Okay.
Let's see. The theft. Yeah, that's weird because it looks like the victim. That's going to be a weird one, Judge. I'm going to have to. I've never had to deal with a victim like this before.
Read that 30 days, give everybody enough time to figure it out. State, as soon as you figure it out, let Ed know and we'll go from there. Will that work?
Sounds good,
That'll
Judge.
work.
All right, thanks. You got anybody else, Ed, or is that it?
No, that was it.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Judge Barons, I see you lurking out there. Are you here for Kelly?
I'm working. Actually, I'm here for me. I'm Brandon Hatcher.
I'm looking at right now at a Mario Padilla that's got Kelly's name on it. Is that somebody you're going to be here for?
Is that bad? I can't tell you who that is, Judge. Sorry.
So what do you want me to do with Mr. Padilla?
Well, with Mr. Padilla, I'll be glad to see if Nicholas has given Kelly an offer or somebody's given her an offer. And if not, I'll be glad to receive one.
You know if y'all are in contact with Mr. Padilla?
That I don't know, Judge. I'd have to contact her. She's at 170 Workspace right now.
You got an offer on Mr. Padilla?
We'll email it, Judge.
All right.
That'd be great.
Want to go to Kelly or you want to go to
I hear Carlos pretty good.
Carlos to Kelly and to Judge Barron.
It's a little bit more elevated.
Quite a spot. If you need Kelly's email, it's kkglaw@gmail.
All right, Bob, you still with me?
I am.
All right, I got Brandon Hatcher.
Yes, Judge. I believe I filed a motion express on that.
Are you in contact with Mr. Hatcher?
I do.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
I believe I have.
What do you want to do yet?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to have a motion to suppress, Judge. That's it.
He's got a motion to suppress, Your Honor.
Recess for a week and you file your motion. Fair enough?
He's already filed it, I believe.
Filed it. What's the facts of this case from the defense standpoint that it's subjected to a motion to suppress?
Well, Judge, something happens in the parking lot where two fellas, my client and another guy, have some kind of a argument or disagreement. Nothing physical. Apparently, at some point, my client is a little concerned for his safety, so he, I think, maybe displays a weapon. I'm not sure. There's video of this, and there's a video, by the way, from a local business that I've never received a copy of or seen a copy of on Discovery, but there is one, and I haven't seen it yet. And so I don't know that he was violating the law whenever he did what he did because he was concerned for his personal safety at the time.
All right. Would you agree that perhaps it'd be helpful for both sides to see the video before we go any further on this?
Yeah, the business video, because all I've seen, Judge, is the body worn camera videos after the fact. But they refer to that video in those body worn camera videos saying, we have a video from the business, and they claim it's clear, but I've never seen it.
Alexis, didn't you request that video a while back?
So the officers never actually retrieved it from that day or afterwards. So I tracked down the business owner and he said that he only kept this video for 14 days, so it's gone.
No, well, there you go, Judge.
Okay, well, I have to go find your motion to suppress and read it. And at that point in time, I'll have some questions. And you and the state and I may have a Zoom conference thing on it.
Okay, yeah, it's not a, it's not a complicated, it's a plain Jane motion, Judge.
Was the original, I assume this is a handgun we're talking about?
That's correct.
And was the original location of the handgun like in this gentleman's vehicle?
It was.
And
so this guy pulls up next to him, and I think there's some allegation by my client that he scraped his vehicle or somehow bumped his vehicle, or I can't remember what happened, but he was there to meet this fellow. Then he comes up and he says, he did this, and he said, at first I didn't even know who it was, and I thought they were maybe a bump and run type thing, and they were gonna, come after me. And so at some point he felt concerned enough about his personal safety to at least acknowledge, or just show to the other party that, hey, don't do that. Leave me alone.
Nate, have you read the police report on this case yet?
Yes, Judge.
What is the state side of it? Do you know?
The state's position is that the defendant was meeting this other person there for what, I don't know, but the defendant says that the other person has a gun, but because the video is gone, we don't have proof of that.
Okay, well, at some appropriate time, I'm gonna probably need to see the police report part of it. And then Bob, if you got anything else you want me to look at, let me see it. Sounds kind of confusing. Would that be accurate assessment? All right, let's reset that one 30 days, Bob. Is that okay? I lost Bob. Judge,
He's muted, Your Honor.
I see him, but your microphone's.
Sorry, my bad.
There you go. No problem. I was going to reset this for 30 days to give the state and me time to evaluate your side of the story on this thing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, Judge.
You have to have a Zoom hearing or something on it. I'll have to.
Yes. I will rely and place my confidence in your infinite wisdom.
Okay, you got anybody else today?
No.
I do not.
All right. Check with Kelly and find out if she's in contact with her other client.
Okay, and they're going to email her an offer. Is that right?
If she is, no problem. If she's not, have her
They
call.
haven't.
Okay, thanks. You're out of here.
All right, thanks.
You bet. Okay, did Paul Vasquez ever show up?
Your Honor, he has not.
Andrew Froelich? Oh, you already talked to Andrew.
Your Honor, you missed Ruben Flores. Or Myra Gonzalez.
Is that a defendant or an attorney?
Ruben Flores is an attorney and Myra Gonzalez is a.
I got you. All right, Ruben, are you with us today?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Are you in contact with Ms. Gonzalez?
Yes, I spoke with her this morning, Judge.
Okay, and have you received an offer from the state yet?
I have not, Judge. I emailed them, but I did do that this morning. I didn't do it ahead of time, and I am looking for an offer.
State, are you going to email Mr. Flores with an offer on this case?
Yes, Judge, I'll email.
All right, let's reset 1 week for them to get to do that, and then we'll see where we're at. Fair enough?
Fair enough, Judge.
Anybody else today, Ruben, or is that it?
No, that's it.
Okay, thanks. You're out of here.
Thank you.
You're right.
Kirby Johnson, I see you out there. Are you in touch with Ms. Pena?
I have.
And have you received an offer from the state on this case yet?
Judge, I can't remember. I know that sounds stupid, but
State, can you email Kirby an offer on this case, or if you know it now, you can tell him now.
Yes, we'll email it. Judge.
You're going to email it?
Yeah.
Okay, that 1 week so that y'all can get the offer and then go from there. You got anything to say, Kirby, or is that it?
That's it, Your Honor.
Okay, thanks. You're cut loose. Ernie Acevedo, are you with us today?
I don't know that he has checked in, Your Honor.
Okay, Hiku Lee, are you with us today?
Your Honor, I got something from her. I don't know. It was a text. She was driving, and I think she does have contact with Mr. Carter, but she was driving and texting, so she couldn't really do this. She just received the offer from Nick about 5 minutes ago, she said, so.
Let's reset that for a week then and confirm that you're in contact with the client. Jeff, I see you out there. Are you in touch with Mr. Reyes? Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Have you received an offer on this case yet?
Not yet.
State, you want to email an offer to Mr. Martinez for Mr. Reyes?
Yes, Judge.
And let's reset a week so that you can get that going. You got anybody
Yes,
else to say, Jeff, or is that it?
That's it.
You're out of here. Thank you. Joanne, I see you out there. Are you in touch with Austin Miller?
No, Judge, I sent him a letter. I called the number that pretrial had. No response.
I'm going to have to issue a warrant for him if we can't find him. If we find him first, we'll let you know. Do you have anybody else today?
Nobody else, Judge.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thomas Hilly, are you with us today?
I don't believe he's checked in.
Jesse Sanchez, are you with us today?
If he's checked in.
Frank Sandoval, are you with us today?
He has not checked in.
Chris Castro, are you with us today?
Don't have him either, Your Honor.
Got Andrew Froelich again. Did he talk to you about this case?
Yeah, we've already taken, that's going to be a plea. We're figuring out how to do it.
Okay.
Oh, Hiku's just coming back in, Your Honor. Hiku.
Oh, okay.
On Larry Carter.
I got you. Hiku, are you on?
Her audio is percolating.
Oh, I see her.
There you go, Hiku.
Hiku, can you hear me? Hiku, can you hear me?
It's still percolating. There you go. Hiku, the judge is asking you. We can't hear you.
Hiku, your microphone is not on yet. There you go.
Okay. Oh, can you hear me now?
We got you.
Okay, perfect. Judge, my client is physically in the courtroom. I know that there's no video camera there, but number one, can he be excused?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And but basically, obviously, you're in contact with him. Have you received an offer on this case yet?
I just got an offer. Yes, I did.
Okay.
From one of the prosecutors.
You want to
but
reset for a week to talk to your client and figure it out what you want to do?
I'm going to need more than a week. Can we just have like another reset?
Yeah. Why does it take longer than a week to figure it out?
Well, he wants to talk about the case and, you know, discuss everything.
Let's reset 2 weeks on Mr. Carter, correct?
Yes.
And in the meantime, if you figure out before 2 weeks goes by, just call Pat and let her know that it's going to be a plea or it's going to be a jury trial or whatever it's going to be. Fair enough?
Okay.
If you got anybody else here, is that it?
That's it, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Hiku.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Joseph Stateson, I see you out there.
Yes, Your Honor. Paul Evans. I'm in contact. I have an offer. I conveyed a counter offer. Alexis is going to review video, but her video may not have video, only audio, which is odd because e-discovery video that I have has audio and video. So a week or maybe 2 weeks because she has to re-request it from the investigator.
Let's go 2 weeks to give the state time to figure it out. Will that work for you, Alexa?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's reset that one too. Joseph, you got anybody else today?
Nope, that's it, Judge. Thank you. May I be excused?
You bet. Paul Acevedo, I see you out there.
I'm present, Judge.
Are you in contact with Mr. Solis?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
You received an offer from the state?
I have not received an offer, Your Honor. I think there's one in their file because this was Saul's case that I've been hired on. So I just need for them to forward me the offer. That way I can confer with my client.
Hey, can you email the current offer on Mr. Solis for Mr. Acevedo?
Yes, Judge.
And let's reset for a week and give everybody time to get that done. Fair enough?
Thank you, Judge.
Got anybody else today, or is that it, Paul?
That's it.
All right, thanks. Robert Valdez, the master with us.
Your Honor, he is in felony court doing a motion to suppress. They're not sure what time he'll be through. They did ask what time we shut off, and I did tell him 4 o'clock.
Okay, well, in the interim state, have you sent Mr. Valdez an offer on his client?
Yes, Judge.
Just reset that one for a week, Pat.
Okay.
And if as and when Robert's able to make it today, we'll tell him that.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
And Luis Martinez, are you with us today?
I don't have Lewis.
Jeff Hole, are you with us today?
Yes, sir.
I see you out there. Are you in contact with Chris Hernandez?
Yes, I am.
And have you received an offer on this case yet?
State correct me, but I don't think I have gotten one on this one.
I emailed it, but maybe I don't have your right email. Can you give
Okay. It's JEFF at HOHL and then lawfirm.com.
Okay. I'll resend it.
All right, get that one for a week. Make sure everybody gets all the documents left and right. You got anybody else today, Jeff, or is that it?
I believe that's it. Thank you, Judge.
See you on the 20th. Bye. Paul Vasquez still not here, correct?
Still not here, Your Honor, and I haven't had time to text him.
James Altersdorf, are you with us today?
He is not, Your Honor.
SK Engelke, are you with us today? Julia Hernandez, are you with us today?
She is, Your Honor.
I see you. Are you in contact with Mr. Santiago?
Here.
No, I'm not, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Do you have any warm fuzzy feelings you're ever going to be in contact with Santiago?
I would like to do at least one more thing to try to get a hold of him, and then, we can proceed.
One more week, and if you can't track him down, let me know, and I'll have to issue a warrant.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anybody else today with us, Julia, or is that it?
That's it, Your Honor.
All right, thanks for your help. You're out of here.
Thank you, sir.
Kevin Stryker ever show up?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hey.
Yes, Judge. So Ricardo Leckler, Judge. I've talked to Alexis a couple times about the case, in fact, earlier today as well. We are still waiting. There's a case down. He has a felony case in the Valley that I'm hoping that Alexis, depending on what happens with that case, she might take that into consideration given the facts and circumstances of ours. If not, we were thinking about maybe going in the mental health court direction. But if we can maybe get a few weeks to see how we can resolve the case without putting on the jury trial docket quite yet, but we'll do whatever you want.
From the defense, what happened? Was somebody shooting a gun in the ground, in the air? What was going on?
No, Judge, there's an allegation that an officer heard a gunshot from a apartment area. Officers went in. My client was having some mental health issues. A gun was found in the apartment, but there was apparently no gunshot. There was a casing found, but no GSR done. So no one was seen. He was not seen firing a weapon. So there was an officer who said that he heard a gunshot. So that's kind of the allegation here. No one was hurt, and there was no one around the gunshot at the time. But he was having it's clear that he was having mental health issues, and that's one of the reasons why Alexis and I were talking about possibly doing mental health court.
Did he tell the person firing a gun?
Nope.
No. How's the state going to prove this, Alexis?
Judge, he was the only one in the apartment and the officer heard a gunshot outside his door.
A circumstantial firing a gun case? That's very exciting.
It is, Judge. No GSR, no bullet hole.
Kevin, how much time you need on this one?
Judge, because of the county case because of the case in the Valley and mental health court, I was just thinking we could get 30 days.
Sure. What does that case hold that you're waiting for?
Yeah, I'm not on it, Judge, but it's a bird of a hab case, Judge, down there. And so again, if he goes on probation and gets some mental health treatment there, that might help resolve our case.
So the same defendant's got another case pending down there. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, Judge.
I got you. All right, let's go 30 days on that one. Let me back up. I've got some other cases for you earlier.
Judge,
The first page, Your Honor, Monica Aguilar.
Yes, Judge. Also, Monica Huron. I've been talking with Nicholas back and forth. He is. This is a case where they were deciding before we pled or resolved the case in county court. They were going to make sure that they were not pursuing this as a felony. And Nick was still looking into that issue. I talked to him today. They're still trying to kind of actually locate the file and get with the felony attorneys. So I don't think we have a decision today.
Is this on Miss Aguilar?
Yes,
Judge.
Judge.
All right. So, state, you're waiting to see what's going on with the felony. Is that what you're doing?
Yes, Judge. Apparently it was sent to felony for review for enhancement, and I'm not able to, no one ever put in notes whether it was rejected or if it's in the physical file, whether it's been rejected.
Want to reset 30 days to give everybody time to figure it out?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's do that.
Thank you, Judge. And Nicholas, if we are able to keep it as a misdemeanor, let us know and we can probably resolve it quickly. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think
Thank
that's
you
what's
so
going to
much,
end up
my
happening, just to make sure.
I appreciate that, man.
Okay.
Thank you. Brad, thank you, Judge.
We talked about lists. We're good on that one. You have anybody else today? Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Your Honor, I apologize. I was late, Your Honor. I apologize.
We've got some people from the docket, the earlier docket, Your Honor, and that have come in, but we're almost through with the regular docket, and then we can look at those others, if that's okay with you.
Kevin Stryker's we already talked about all his clients. Right?
Exactly.
We're good. All right. So I'm starting over here. Did we ever hear from Neil Kalfas or one of his people?
No, we did not, Your Honor, but I know that we have Mr. Jimenez, Alma Benavides, John Robinson is on.
And Judge Jonathan Chavez for Neil Calvin.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Who's here for Neil? I'm sorry.
Jonathan Chavez.
All right.
Oh, there he is.
What can you tell me about Demetrio Sandula?
Judge, we're still wanting to set his case for trial, although I know he picked up another case that he has a court-appointed lawyer on. I just saw that it was a theft case out of your court as well.
Okay, so we're going to reset Mr. Sandula for jury trial. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
He currently
On the one you represent him, correct? Are you all going to be representing him on the new case?
That would just be on the DWI. I need to check with Neil what we're doing on the new case. I actually wasn't aware that there was that new case until I opened the file today.
Okay. Please let me know.
I'll find that out today.
Thank you.
Is Mr. Sandula on a Smart Start mobile device? Do we know?
That I do not know, Your Honor. I can find out.
Find out and let me know if you don't mind. Do you have anybody else today or is that it?
That's it, Your Honor.
Okay, thanks for your help.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
I'm looking.
That.
Okay, Kevin Kite.
Hang on. Did John Rodriguez ever show?
No, Your Honor.
Is she there?
And did we talk to Brenda Levenstein on Kevin Hogan?
She's here, Your Honor. We have not.
I'm
here.
You are. Are you in contact with Mr. Hogan?
I am, but he thinks James Rickerson is his attorney because he hired James Rickerson on an assault case that's in County Court 8 about 2 weeks before you appointed me on these 3 cases.
So what are you trying to tell me? You want to stay on these cases?
I don't think he wants me to. He's under the impression he hired James Rickerson for all of his cases.
Have you talked to Mr. Rickerson?
I have not.
Pat, call Mr. Rickerson and see who he represents Mr. Hogan on.
Okay, I will.
And then tell Brenda, and then we'll get all the cards on the table, and then we can do something. Okay.
Okay,
Anybody else today, Brenda, or is that it?
that's it.
That's it.
Thanks. Okay. Guillermo Lera ever show?
Who?
Guillermo Lera?
Guillermo Lera, that, Your Honor, is
Well,
reset.
that got reset, didn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bill Ernie ever show?
Who? No,
Acevedo?
no.
How about Chris Castro?
Chris Castro?
Yeah.
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
How about Luis Martinez?
No, Your Honor. Thomas Hilly did?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here and I have a quick announcement, Your Honor.
All right, announce away.
Page 11, case number 635337, Anthony Matthew. He texted me. He's in the hospital. His wife is having big time complications. Can we please recall maybe 2 weeks?
Yep, let me find you here for a second.
Page 11, top of the page.
Yeah, but your page 11 may not be my page 11.
Right.
Oh, okay. Let me give you the case number again. It's 635337. So he's in communication with me.
Everybody stay cool. I'm looking. Got it. Is it Mr. Anthony we're talking about, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. He is communicating very effectively. But I would like to get an offer. I emailed the state, but no response quite yet.
State, have you got an offer for Mr. Hilly that you can email him?
Yes, we'll email it, Judge.
Let's reset.
Will do.
And then if Mr. Hilly, if there's a problem on the medical side, get back with Pat by next Tuesday and let us know what's going on.
Cool. I appreciate you. Thank you. Merry Excuse. Have a good day, Your Honor.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Judge, it's Paul Goki on Daniel Bohan.
Oh, let me find. I got you. You're our very last guy. What's going on with Mr. Bohan?
I just need another week or so. I think we're going to have a resolution. I'm having some dental work done. It's a little complicated for me.
Okay. You've already received an offer, is that correct?
Yes.
Let's reset one more week and give you time to go bother the dentist.
Works for me. Thank you.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Lisa Voigt with us today.
No, Your Honor.
Ivan Friedman with us today.
No, Your Honor.
John Robinson with us today.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Are you in contact with Victoria Contera?
I was in very good contact with her about a week ago when the prosecutor got back to me to inform me exactly what contraband she was actually being charged with. She had informed me that she believed that the defendant had a valid prescription for the controlled substance. I then went to reach out to her. The number that I've been contacting this entire time, to which she's had very good response, is no longer active. So now I'm in the position of tracking her down yet again.
Let's take another week and give you a chance to talk to the bondsman and whoever else and see if you can find her.
I've talked to pretrial. I've talked to the bondsman. All the numbers they have are no good. The original, I actually had to go to her mom's house to track her down originally, and it looks like I'll probably have to do that again.
All right. Do you want to take a week and do that, or you want me to go ahead and issue a warrant for her?
I'd rather have the week, Your Honor.
Get it. State, have you already sent an offer out on Ms. Contera's case?
Not yet. She was awaiting response on the prescription.
Okay, so we don't have a prescription in hand at this time. Is that correct?
Correct.
Hey, go ahead and send an offer if you would, and if a prescription shows up, wonderful. We'll play that when we get it.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You bet. Thank you. And Alma's with us today, is she not?
I'm here.
Okay, I've got you down for Valerie Valdez. Are you in touch with Miss Valdez?
Your Honor, I was appointed on this case last week and I was able to make contact with her yesterday. I've reached out to the state, haven't heard back yet. I was wondering if I could confer with someone.
What's the cause number on that?
It is 644-358.
Were you always on this case, or was there another attorney?
There was another attorney.
That's who I
Okay,
sent
that's
it
what.
to.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's who I sent it to. Sorry.
Robert's with us today. Robert, I think we reset you for a week. Will that work for you? Mr. Valdez?
We're doing the pretrial diversion on this case, Your Honor.
Okay. Have you already got your application in?
No, they just told me about it. We're gonna get the application.
All right. Then let's reset for 30 days on Mr. Valdez's case. Let that
Of course.
Yes, thank you.
That's the only case you got today, Robert. You're slowing down in your mature years.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks. Okay, and then so does Alma need more time to try to track down Ms. Valdez?
Judge, I've made contact with her and I'm just trying to see if I can confer with the state for a few minutes.
We have time to do that now if the state's willing to do that. One of you guys have time to go wrestle with Alma?
Here, 1 second. Alexis, did you make an offer?
I have one, yeah.
You have one?
Go ahead and orally what the offer is if you don't mind, and we'll go from there, see what Alma needs to.
It was
Can I go into a breakout room with you?
Yeah. Why don't you do that?
Who? Alma and Alexis, room 1.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Your Honor, we have Mr. Briones,
Mr. Briones.
Jeffrey Cole, Mr. Jimenez, Eduardo Jimenez.
Hang on, let me find Mr. Briones' client.
Of course. In the beginning, I believe, sometime in the beginning. Eden Vergara. Top of a page.
I've got Eden Vergara. And Mr. Briones, are you in touch with, I guess it's Miss Vergara?
Yes, Your Honor, and he should be on Zoom right now. We are in contact with each other.
Okay. And have you received an offer from the state yet?
No, I emailed Nicholas late last night. I haven't received an offer. If he wants to give me an offer, that'd be great.
Let's reset 1 week and they'll email you the offer. Will that work?
Sounds good, Your Honor.
All right. Thanks very much. Y'all are cut loose.
Bye-bye.
And let's see who else.
Eduardo Jimenez, who is right above Alma Benavides.
Got it. Eduardo, are you with us today?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Here I am.
Are you in contact with Kevin Kite?
Through text message.
That still works for me.
Yep.
Have you received an offer yet?
I don't think so, Judge. I'd like to confer on that. Yeah.
State, you want to email Mr. Jimenez an offer on Mr. Kite, and then y'all can chat after he gets it?
Yes, Judge.
Reset it for a week to get that done. Will that work for you, Mr. Jimenez?
Sure, Judge. That'll be fine.
Nick, he's got 2 DWIs, 1 does not have a file.
Okay.
Oh, let's see.
They're both seconds.
I'm trying to find him on the docket. Do you have a cause number, Judge?
I do.
642-403. No, sorry. It would be 643333. Kevin.
3333.
Dr. Nurse's office, Darlene Hernandez speaking. May I help you? I'm sorry, who am I speaking with, please?
Okay, I'm looking at this right now. So it looks like Jeez. So he's got two cases. He's got two DWIs.
Yeah, just one moment, please.
Both have been filed, I believe.
But we at this point did not have a fund.
Right now. So if you can wait, we are scheduling.
Looks like he has two DWIs pending filing, Mr. Jimenez.
So if you can.
All right.
Until then.
One has been filed, two are pending filing.
Oh my God.
You mean he has 3 total then? Is what you're saying?
3 total. That's correct.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to figure this out.
You need more than a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Judge, could we get a reset on this for 3 days? Because there's gonna be a lot of labs involved. I can already tell.
You need like 30 days on this one?
Yes, Judge. I'm gonna have to file these 2 DWIs.
Okay, let's take 30 days. In the meantime, as long as he's on a smart start mobile, we're good. He's wise. Anybody else today, Mr. Jimenez? Is that it?
No, Judge, may I be excused?
Okay.
Thank you.
Jeffrey Hull, was there something that you needed to talk to the judge about? Because you have already been reset, I believe.
Yes, I just had a quick question, if that's okay, Judge.
Sure.
Judge, on the 20th, my client was reset to the 20th. Logistically, so I have to drive further than I'd really like to in order to get my second COVID shot, which was pre-scheduled about a month ago. I'm happy to Zoom in over my phone in the car. I just don't know what kind of connectivity I will have, if there will be an issue with my service. Is there any way for me to have him on the next week just to make sure I'm able to be here clearly without having to go in and out of video?
Who are we talking? Who's your client we're talking about?
It's Christopher Hernandez.
Okay. Let me find you first.
It's on the bottom of a page, the last one.
Okay. And the fact that it's on the bottom of your page. Oh, this really is on the bottom of the page. Oh. Okay, we were going to reset this for a week, and did you think that was going to be enough time for y'all to get it figured out?
He's asking for another week because he's about to get a second shot and he has to go out of town in order to receive it. He's not sure whether he'll be able to do it over the phone, whether he'll have the
which would be the 27th, Tuesday at 2. Will that work for you?
Absolutely. I appreciate it, Judge. Thank you.
And you'll be bulletproof and invisible. It'll all work out.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thanks.
All right.
And Alma, what'd you figure out? And Alma, your microphone. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, Judge, if I can provide the state with some documentation, they would be willing to dismiss the charges.
Okay.
So if I could just get like a 1 or 2 week reset so that I can obtain the documents that I need from my client.
Okay, let's give you 2 weeks and that'll give you plenty of time to figure it out. Will that work?
That'll work, Judge.
And if you get it resolved before then, just let Pat know.
Okay, so you want me back here on the 27th?
Yes. The 27th.
Okay, very good. All right, thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if my client has logged on or not, but if she has, can she be excused too?
Of course.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Estrada, why are you here? You're not set for today.
I thought it was on the 13th.
Nope. You're not
When is
set
it
for
for?
today.
When is it for?
Have you set for today?
Y'all said it for 2 weeks and it's been 2 weeks.
I'll have to check and see what day it is, but it wasn't for the 13th.
I think
Okay,
it's
got 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think you got 2 weeks, which means the 20th, but I'm not sure.
been 1 week, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Thompson, I believe you also were reset, but I'm not sure. Let me double check. Yes, sir. You were reset for next week. You need to speak with your attorney. Did he leave? There you go. He reset it for next week on the 20th. So you need to call Mr. Sharman. Okay. I can text Paul because I've done it before, but I reach a point where I'm kind of tired of contacting attorneys and reminding them.
Okay, that sounds normal.
We still on YouTube?
Yes.